What's poppin', pepperonis? Emperor Pizza here. I just threw my phone. I hope that didn't break. We're back again for another episode of Destiny 2 Season of the Seraph. Last time where we left off... Oh yeah, we realized Rasputin can't kill everyone. Can't kill anyone. Or else Xivu Arath is going to use her Xivu Arath powers and spawn a portal in time and dimension and summon an entire elite fleet of Hive to portal around the city, and everyone's gonna die. Let me just fix the mic a little bit. There we go. And as you can hear from the sound of my voice, I have a new microphone, and it works. I'm testing it out now, so I hope the new microphone's working well on your side. It looks like everything is going into place. Yeah. Modifications unlocked. All standard armor. Oh yeah! We have all the mods! All the mods, but this isn't Minecraft, unfortunately. As of the day of recording this, this is the first day of classes for the semester. And I thought I would get a lot of sleep last night, but I only got like 3 hours. Because I had a horrifying nightmare. Absolutely it was a terrifying nightmare. Am I gonna tell you about it? Vaguely. The Lunar New Year. New Eververse items and free Bright Dust. Celebrate the Lunar New Year. Let's go to the Eververse then. Or just do this one. Season of the Seraph finale event! Ooh, wait a minute. During the final 2 weeks of Season of the Seraph, a special finale quest and activity will be available to all players. Season Pass honors who have complete the more weapon quest will start the finale quest automatically upon login. Interesting. Okay, I mean, I guess that's our cue to do that. I guess that's our cue. Let me give you a bit bits and pieces from Nightmare. I will say, I felt like in the night, like it was less of a nightmare, and it was kind of like half awake. I was like half awake. It was lucid dreaming, actually. Like, it felt almost slightly lucid, but I also had no control over the dream whatsoever. I remember in real life, I felt the shivers, like I felt that that stress anxiety that you feel, like the pain in my chest, like the center chest here, that usually it feels like it's being crushed, squeezed, kind of. Like on the center of my chest, it feels like it's being crushed. And it also, my heart beats very loudly, like boom, 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 boom. And that was raw fear. That was a raw fear. It was like, I could feel it in the dream. Like, I somewhat knew I was dreaming. But it was aggressive. It was, lost items. Pardon me for being very tired. With that nightmare, only gave me 3 hours of sleep, so I'm gonna be a lot tired, more tired than usual in this recording. Rasputin, how are you?
My combat simulations continue, but the parameters provided by the Reef's Techians are not promising. I have yet to devise a tactical use of the warsats that will not empower Xivu Arath. It may not be a possibility. However, we also cannot allow the Wrathborn to take control of the warsats themselves. My internal algorithm has nearly all the requisite data to finish my reconstruction. Retrieving more will accelerate the process. I also have a special request. There is a Warmind terminal in the Cosmodrome that is not linked to the rest of the network. While it does not contain any submind data, the files stored within are of critical importance. I need you to procure them.
Okay.
I will provide you with security clearance once you have recovered the next cache of submind data. And Guardian.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. A secret request control. Oh, are we gonna do Fallen Saber? Are we gonna have to do Fallen Saber? Speak to Anna Braid, the holo projector at the helm. He has a special request. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm picking up what he's putting down. This might be the final steps of the more of the weapon.
I keep coming back to a question that's been bugging me. Did I do the right thing? Teaching Rasputin art, philosophy, culture, transforming him from something capable of imitating human consciousness into this. Rasputin suffers because I made him capable of suffering. I always knew he would be a weapon of war, so was it right to make a weapon have self-doubts? Was it right to bring him back online when he'd shut himself down after the collapse? Elsie says she lives her life in a circle, repeating the same tragedies over and over again. And that's what's happening to Rasputin too. The collapse is here again, and maybe there's no solution. Maybe there's no hope for the future. Maybe
Anna.
I should go.
Anna, you need to talk to Elsie. This seems like an Elsie thing you could talk about. You need your sister. You need that sibling bond, you know? I feel like if y'all just like talk it out, or you could have a Marisov therapy session. That works too. Another fucking heist, damn it. You should expect this by now. You should expect this to happen. Alright. Wake it up. Ow. Come on, wake up. You need a... Whew. Oh, baby. I have all mods, so that means I can test out as many builds as I want for a Lightfall. Am I gonna number one question I get asked a lot is, Emperor Pizza, are you gonna record Lightfall? After making a Season of the Plunder cinematic masterpiece, are you gonna do a Lightfall after Season of the Seraph? I'm like, definitely I'm gonna do Lightfall. Will you do previous seasons like Shadowkeep? Probably not. I wasn't a fan of Shadowkeep. Nor was I a fan of Beyond Light. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I kind of like Beyond Light a little bit. I like Stasis. Stasis is fun. Are you going to do ever... people ask me, are you going to do raid videos? Maybe. If I can get permission for everybody else. If I get permission for 6 people to be on YouTube from a very shitty, unpopular YouTuber like me, yeah, I'll do a raid. Is my recording gonna handle 6 hours of footage of me raiding? Probably not. We got the #1 victory book. I can get a new exotic! Let's go! I think it's time I finally told y'all about my nightmare. Well, I don't know where to start. But I think the best place to start is the beginning. I was at my father's house to go get some leftover food he had a few nights ago. Me and my sister went to get there. To get food from our leftover Chinese food from our father. And with our 3 boxes, styrofoam white boxes of Chinese food. He's like, hey, I'm gonna go put this in a safe place, keep it cool. Why don't you all kick your feet up and hang out here for a bit at the new casa? He's like, okay. We like, okay, we will. He goes upstairs to shower for a bit, and at least he tells us he's gonna go shower. We thought we needed to look for. We thought it was a good idea. I thought it was good. Hang on a second. I gotta rethink my nightmare real quick. I gotta redream it. Now, I thought it was a good idea to go in the fridge and look at it, because I may have been hungry, like I am now, but also I may have just been like, we probably wanted to leave early, because we didn't want to stay for too long. Dad was upstairs, and we were looking for the Chinese food, but it wasn't in the fridge.
Good luck.
So we look around the house for it, and we see a shower that is full of water, but it's not leaking. Like, it has like one of those glass doors that you kind of open and close. And the door is closed, but the water is like fully stacked up to the top, and none of it's leaking out. And what's in the middle of the shower? The Chinese food, soggy and soaked in that shower water. This was weird. This was weird. We opened up the drain because it was being blocked off by a washcloth, and all the water, including the Chinese food, melts in the shower and goes down the drain with the water. And I don't mean like melt like the styrofoam decomposes and like rice gets everywhere. No, it like melts like it was made of ice. Like it was wax. It melted like it was wax. Which that was weird. So I was like looking at that in the shower, but my sister was in the pantry, and what she found were papers about our father, saying that he recently had to go to a mental institution for having occasional violent, murderous tendencies. Violent, murderous outbreak tendencies. Now, I had no idea that was the case, and I didn't want to believe it at first. Until, we heard the sounds of a chainsaw coming from upstairs. We heard a chainsaw activating from upstairs, and we were absolutely horrified by that, because that would mean that our father was wielding a chainsaw, and his murderous tendencies happened again. We're acting up. And, so we panicked, and we ran to the car. We ran to my car. That was outside the driveway. Father did not follow us outside, but when I went in the car, I remembered I left my phone and wallet in the house. So I told my sister to stay in the car, and I would go back in the house. I thought I would open the door to Father with a chainsaw or the sounds of screeching banshee noises. Anything of that matter, but I didn't. I did not find anyone in that house. It was quiet. It was scary, ominous movie quiet. Like you didn't hear a thing. You never knew when he was gonna jump. His chainsaw were gonna cut through my chest. So, I was just terrified of that. Thank goodness I found the wallet and key and phone, and was able to get out of there before Father would activate his chainsaw again. I got the stuff and I got out of there. But holy shit, that was. It felt real. It felt terrifying. Because you never know, your parents could be secretly have secret murderous tendencies. You never know. But yeah, I woke up just heart accelerating, probably having a panic attack. Having a lot of those recently. I mean, not a lot of panic attacks. I mean, like panic attacks like felt like more aggressive recently. Most of my panic attacks were usually just a brief breather. But ever since last year, panic attacks got worse that it's been harder to breathe. There was a time where I would get violent and I would like punch objects to get the energy out, and until I've like taught myself not to do that anymore. Oh dear God, he's after me. I kind of taught myself not to do that after therapy, not to punch the objects anymore. I still can't breathe when I have panic attacks. I'm still in that state, but now it's more on the sense of I don't know what to do, and I'm gonna it's the end of me. In a sense, it's the anxiety. They say like my mother tells me that anxiety is not like it doesn't get worse. You get better the more you work with it. It can't get worse when that's a fucking lie. Because mine can get worse. It has been proven. I have proven because I have felt it. I have had first-hand experience with having worse anxiety. I remember, like, literally today, it happened. Not a panic attack, but, like, bad anxiety. Like, I could tell the anxiety was not as... Like, I wasn't as used to walking to classes today as I was a month ago. Because, well, I mean, granted, because these are new classes. I had new classes, and it was, first day back class after a month. New people, I was expecting a lot of different situations. I told the girl that I wasn't going to be in logic and proof, and, and I went to and then I ended up having an advising appointment telling me I have to do logic and proof. I'm like, okay, that's going to be an awkward conversation. But good news is she's not in that class either. So, she's not in that class. So I got off the hook from having to be like, hey, remember what I told you I wasn't going to be in that class? Well, we finally fucking won! Jesus Christ!
Must feel nice. How's Osiris?
Happy for me? A little jealous, too.
Thank the Lord! The Operation Sandkiss
For mine.
in the Cosmic Realm.
Legend.
The Cosmic Realm. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get food because I'm hungry. This bag of goldfish should hold me off until I can actually make food for myself. Actually, which restaurants are open tonight?
The data terminal is located in a subterranean bunker. It contains the most highly classified files in my archives. By design, they have been completely isolated from the network. You must physically retrieve them. Handle them with care, Guardian. Not even Anna knows of their existence.
Interesting. Oh. This should satisfy me for a bit.
The entrance to the bunker is ahead of you. Clear the area, and I will open the door.
Alright. No fucking sparrow? How's it dusk? Are y'all still relevant to the lore? Shit like a cereal.
How many times have these bunkers been breached? The Fallen, the Hive, the Taken. And for what? My arsenal was insufficient against the Black Fleet. Now it poses as much a threat to humanity as our enemies.
Has it always looked like this?
As the war mind, my primary objective has been ensuring humanity's survival. To achieve that objective, I engaged in espionage, sabotage, murder, all acts of tyranny, all unforgivable. But one of them was particularly egregious, an order I nearly executed that would have haunted me to this day.
Me boo boo boo. Oh, son of a bitch.
Raiders detected. Eliminate them before I unseal the next door.
Easy. What are we doing?
When the collapse began, I feared the Traveler would abandon Earth. So, I reactivated the protocol to use the war sats against it. I intended to immobilize the Traveler, to force it to stay. But in the end, I aborted the firing sequence. Anna does not remember this, but it was she who convinced me to stop. She has always been the angel on my shoulder. My humanity. She is the reason that I am more than a weapon.
He's in the thing! He's in the thing!
I am Rasputin. Because of Anna Bray.
This was not part of the strike. Let's scan it.
Thank you for retrieving the files, Guardian. They must be preserved at all costs. Due to their sensitive nature, I cannot risk uploading them to the network. But they should be safe in the Vanguard's possession. Bring them back to the helm. I will decrypt them here.
Huh. Nice. Easy mission. No, Rasputin.
You have my gratitude for securing the files. It would have been inadvisable to leave them unattended, given recent developments. I apologize for not disclosing their existence earlier. To do so required a level of trust I have not held for a considerable time. But, as always, you proved equal to the task. The Traveler chose you well. I once employed human agents in a similar manner. I dubbed them Seraphs, granted them access to experimental armaments and armor. At times I wonder if I predicted the Traveler's creation of Guardians, or if I independently deemed my avatars worthy of such responsibility. Whatever my intrinsic reasoning, the results were sound. You and the Seraphs are kindred spirits, stalwart defenders of your kind. In the past, I have made errors in judgment, decisions based on faulty premises and flawed moral frameworks. But you are proof that the Seraph Protocol was no such error. Choosing to trust humanity may have been the best of my decisions. I do not know what the ultimate outcome of this war will be. But come what may, we will fight together.
Nice. I forgot what the fucking... I'm not doing it. Well, I'll do it off camera. How about that? I'll do it off camera so you won't see it. Listen to the radio broadcast.
RAS, engage Turing mode, conversational. Sorry. I'm so used to you being more machine, more directive-driven, and less... I wish this had come for you at a better time.
I can grant you this one analytical certainty. There is never a better time. There is only in time, or too late.
You're right. Like always.
I suppose that brings us to another point. I am not always right. I have done things in the name of preserving the human species that are abominable. They were the mathematically correct choice. But they were not the right one.
Damn, bro. That's some emotional shit, bro. This is emotional shit. These radio calls have been fucking bangers. All around. So, what do we do now? Now that More Than a Weapon has been finished. Actually, this is difficult. Should I get what I want, or should I get what is best for me? I want Limonarch. I really want Limonarch, but I know it's probably much better if I get Whisper of the Worm. This is difficult. I might Whisper of the Worm or Limonarch. I might just get Whisper of the Worm. Yeah, I'll get Whisper of the Worm. Whisper of the Worm, baby! Yeah! It's a heavy sniper rifle. Let me see if I have any skins for it. Well, shit. Beautiful, beautiful looking dragon themed exotic rifle. Also has a worm god in it as a lighted bonus. Look at this baby. Ha 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 ha. Look at this baby. Oh, this thing looks gorgeous. Oh, look at this gorgeous thing. Oh my god, it's a solar weapon too. Alright. How does it feel? I gotta find a good sniping place. Ooh! They're done for. The second they get hit with a bullet, they're done for. Dick shot. Huh. Looks... What an interesting little sniper rifle. But in the meantime, I'm so tired and hungry. That's gonna be it for now. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. And maybe you'll be able to see the next part in my adventure of the season of the Seraph. And I'll see you.
Nightmares are converging
I'll
on your
see
location.
you
Begin the
in the
harvest.
next video.